think and it's so that we morning is not Good morning, Madam Chair, and good evening, President. Sorry, also, effective leader. Okay. Sa hearing si Roman. Sa mga binigay po. Sa pinungan ng mga station. Hearing mo. Then sa mga Isa mag-hearing ako dun. Nakakapagdapat sa hindi ko niya sa section ng document. Guest to.
Daming guest pero okay, open recognize
Yes.
ay sumunod sa'yo.
Si Miss to Miss Patricia Concepcion and to Noriel of Trends and Technologies Incorporated. May we request po to open your camera for documentation purposes. Thank you.
Good morning po. Okay po.
Oh yeah.
Ay, Miss Patricia, from what company po kayo?
Hi, good morning po. I'm Patricia po from Trends and Technologies po. Thank you.
Good morning po.
Good morning. Thank you. Again, good morning, Madam Chair, and good morning to our prospective leaders. So this is the project conference for Solarwinds software maintenance renewal under contract ID number 25G00032 with an approved budget for the contract of 6,400,000. So this is a two-envelope system meeting, and the presentation outline for this procurement is number one, the preparation of bids, which include the eligibility, legal and financial documents, technical specifications, bidding forms under DPWH edition bidding documents and format and signing of bids. Number two, the procurement timeline, and last, the question and answer session. The purpose of this conference is to clarify and address the bidders' questions on the technical and financial components of the project, to ensure that the bidders fully understand the procuring entities' requirements, and to ensure that the bidders know the changes and or amendments to the bidding documents. Please take note that any statement made at the period of conference does not modify the terms, the bidding documents, unless such a statement is specifically identified in writing as an official addendum to a bid supplemental bulletin. The private conference is also an opportunity for the prospective bidders to request for clarifications about the bidding documents. The doc will respond in writing by issuing bid supplemental bulletins uploaded to the websites of the DPWH and PhilJEPs as follows. Under the Class A documents is your legal documents. That includes the valid PhilJEPs registration certificate, platinum membership. Take note that all legal documents indicated in the said certificate must be current and updated. During post-qualification, the supplier with the lowest calculated bid shall submit the following documents: registration certificate from Securities and Exchange Commission, Department of Trade and Industry, DTR for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority, or cooperatives or its equivalent document, and mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipal where the principal place of business of the prospective bidders is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. Also included with your tax clearance for executive order number 3986, 2005, as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue and your audited financial statement. Pursuant to GPPB Resolution number 15, 2021, for the purpose of updating the field of certificate of platinum registration and membership, all Class A eligibility documents attached to the certificate shall remain current and updated, and that failure by the prospective bidder to update its field of certificate of platinum registration and membership with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by Section 52.1 of the IRR of Article 12009 shall result in automatic suspension the validity of certificate of platinum registration and membership until such time that any of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. So this is the sample form of the certificate of registration together with its Annex A. And make sure that all the legal documents stated therein must be current and updated. Failure to update any legal documents indicated therein will result in the disqualification of your firm. Also included is the statement of all your ongoing government and private contracts within the period stated in the instruction to bidder, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any. This statement shall include for its contract the following: name of the contract, date of the contract, kinds of goods, amount of contract and value of outstanding contracts, date of delivery and end users acceptance of official receipts issued for the contract if completed. Documents for ongoing including contracts awarded but not yet started need not be submitted but to be presented during post-qualification. Take note that non-disclosure of ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started, coinciding with the contract to be bid shall be ground for disqualification. So this is the form for the statement of ongoing contracts that are going to state on your ongoing and awarded contract and must be signed by the authorized representative. The single largest completed contract similar for this procurement is supply and delivery or maintenance of Solarwinds software equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC and must be completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. This is the form for your SLCC. So we are going to fill this up. State your similar completed contract and must be signed by your authorized representative. For the financial documents, you have to submit your audited financial statements, stamp received by the Bureau of Internal Revenue or its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from bid submission. Only tax returns filed and paid through the IRR, electronic filing and payment system shall be accepted. NFCC computation must be at least equal to the ABC bid, or a bidder may submit a committed line of credit from as a universal or commercial bank, at least equal to 10% of the ABC. The NFCC computation is equivalent to current asset minus current liabilities with a multiplying value of 15 minus value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contract that to be started coinciding with the contract to be bid. If you are intending to form a joint venture, you are to submit a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful. Also required for this procurement is the submission of your bid security. This includes bid securing declaration or any of the following form of bid security. Cash or cashier's manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank equivalent to 2% of the ABC, bank draft guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. If issued by a foreign bank, it shall be accompanied by a confirmation from a universal or commercial bank equivalent to 5% of the ABC. A surety bond, it shall be accompanied by a certification by the insurance commission that the surety or insurance company is authorized to issue such instruments and must be equivalent to 5% of the ABC. So this is the form of your bid securing declaration, must be notarized. Also included is your delivery schedule for this procurement. And the delivery schedule is within 30 calendar days upon receipt of a notice to proceed. That must be signed also by your authorized representative. Bidders are also required to submit a statement of compliance. For this, bidders must state comply or not comply with its specification and provide the corresponding performance parameters for offered equipment. Its response must be supported by a clear documentary support in the bid and properly cost reference. Acceptable evidence includes unaltered manufacturer sales brochures, official specification sheets, product samples, independent test results, and similar documents. Claim and be backed by documentary support. If the evidence contradicts the claim, the bid may be rejected. Any false statement, whether in the compliance form or supporting documents, found during evaluation, post-qualification, or contract implementation may be considered fraudulent in accordance with instruction to bidders clause 3.1A and without prejudice to the imposition of appropriate administrative, civil, and criminal penalty in accordance with law. So this is the form of the statement of compliance. The specifications of the department is located, and your compliance must be supported with evidence and also state your specifications and must be signed by your authorized representative. Now let's go to the financial bid of your bid proposal. This includes the financial bid form. The price of the goods quoted should include all customs, duties, and sales and other taxes. All bid prices shall be considered as fixed prices and therefore not subject to price escalation. Bids shall remain valid for 120 calendar days from the date of the opening of bids. The financial envelope shall contain the following: the original of your design and accomplished financial bid form, and original of your design accomplished price schedules. So this is the sample form of your bid form. State addressed to DPWH and must be signed by your authorized representative. This is the price schedule offered within the Philippines. All field must be filled up and must be signed by your authorized representative. This is also the form for your price schedule for goods offered from abroad. the same procedure, all fields must be filled up and must be signed by the authorized representative. For the format and signing of bids, bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the blueprint forms provided in section 8 in 2 separate sealed envelopes, and which shall be submitted simultaneously. The first shall contain the technical component of the bid, including the eligibility requirements, and the second shall contain the financial component of the bid. Forms must be completed without any alterations to their format, and no substitute form shall be accepted. All blank spaces shall be filled in with the information requested. The bidder shall prepare and submit an original before the first and second envelopes. In the event of any discrepancy between the original and the copies, the original shall be mailed. The bidder is requested to submit one original and one copy of its proposal documents. The bid shall be signed, and its and every page thereof shall be initialed by the duly authorized representatives of the bidder. Any interlineations, erasures, or overriding shall be valid only if they are signed or initialed by the duly authorized representatives of the bidder. So this is the procurement timeline. The invitation to bid was posted last October 30. Today is the private conference, November 2nd, 2025. And the last day for bidders to submit written requests for clarifications is on November 10th, 2025. And the issuance of bid supplemental bulletin, if any, will be on November 12th, 2025, and the submission and opening of bids will be on November 19th, 2025 at exactly 10 a.m. You may send your inquiries or clarification to be here in email addresses. So this is now the question and answer session. If you have any queries, clarification, you may address your questions to the back or the end user so that they can properly address your clarification.
Sino yung nagagdag? Saan siya? Taga? Ano yung sige?
Mr. Marvin Medina. Hi sir, good morning. May we know from what company po kayo?
Morning po, from Trends po.
Questions?
So any question po? Table is now open for questions and clarification.
May question po kayo?
Good morning po, Director. Good morning, everyone. So far, wala naman pong question.
Okay.
Okay, sir, madam, thank you for joining us.
But if in case po na meron po kayong question, no, after this meeting, you still have until Monday, 4 p.m. po to submit any inquiry, no? Pwede naman pong via email. So ito po yung mga email addresses kung saan nyo po ipapadala yung inquiries. Okay.
Noted po. Thank you.
Next agenda. Wala kami copy, mas notice ikaw magbasa ng second agenda.
Actually, for the,
Okay na.
ano po una?
You may now leave na po. You now terminate po the private conference. Thank you.
Salamat po. Thank you.